Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox and take a close-up look at the Nike Air Force 1 07 LX Black. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a pair of Nike Air Force 1 07 LX Black shoes, and this pair is the men's UK size 9, US 10, Euro 44, Brazil 42, 28 cm, and it's also in a women's US size 11.5. And this pair is in a black, red Stardust, Sanddrift, black colourway. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by flipping up the box lid to reveal the contents inside, and let's peel back the wrapping or packing paper, and let's pop out the Nike Air Force 1 07 LX Black. Both the right and the left side together, and just setting the box on the left hand side of the tabletop and keeping the right shoe in the background for now as we focus in on the left shoe of this black, red Stardust, Sanddrift, black colourway. Let's do a 360 rotation so you have that full and clear look of the shoe before we take closer in looks at its details. Now taking a much closer in look at its details, so you can see it does have a canvas vamp with a very fine, what appears to be nubuck leather mudguard in a near anthracite color or very dark grey, because you can see the contrast between the black and the grey portions of the upper. So majority dark upper, as you can see, with the two tones working to produce that subtle contrast. And as we move towards the back, we can see the same canvas details with the twill-like weave pattern, and of course we can see on the uppermost layer with the Nike swoosh with finely grained leather details making up the Nike swoosh in black. So you can see those three panels, the Nike swoosh, the quarter panel, as well as the overlays with that very faint black or dark anthracite. So move towards the back. You can see the kind of distress or slightly distressed leather appearance towards the heel area. So you can see definitely some textural elements of this upper with the combinations of leather, or at least what appears to be nubuck, and that Nike leather swoosh, and of course the canvas or cotton details. Now taking a look directly from the back, you can see there is a pop of the red Stardust with the Nike Air logo on the heel tab. So debossed on that black leather. As we move back towards the inner side of the shoe, you can see once again the very fine textural details of the Nike swoosh and that nubuck underlay. Now once again moving back towards the front mudguard and the toe box area, of course, giving you a look at those details up close. So nubuck and canvas right there, all cotton. Now taking a look from the front or tip or toe of the shoe and slowly moving towards the back. You can see the black laces as well as that contrasting Nike Air Force 1 in red Stardust on black. So giving you a look at that tongue patch label. In that very soft pink colour. And of course taking a look at the back of the tongue as well. So just going to pop the paper stuffing out from the shoe so you can see things a bit more clearly. So the tongue label on the back side right there with the typical, what appears to be typical Nike branding details. However, of course, in the matching red Stardust or kind of powdery pink color, and on the inside we see those details as well on the sock liner with the Nike Air branding. So giving you a look around the inside, and of course the materials or composition label sticker. So extensive use of leather and of course combination of the textile fabric with the twill cotton panels on the lower layers. And to give you some sense of the ankle and heel collar padding, let's say it's a light to nearly medium level of bolstering around the ankle and heel collars. So just giving you an overall look around the details on the inside of this Nike Air Force 1 07 LX Black. Okay, and just tucking the laces, but before I do that, just giving you a look at the aglets or the tips of the laces. So laces in black. And now let's take a look at the sole or bottom of the shoe. So you can see the red Stardust color or kind of soft pastel pink right throughout, and giving you a close-up look at its details. And a Nike branding around the midfoot area or foot arch. And of course it contains the Nike Air unit cushioning in the sole of the shoe. And to give you some idea of the texture of this rubber sole, just dragging my finger along its various parts. And now let's do a flexibility bend and twist test with my hands to give you some idea of the shoe's stiffness or pliability or softness. And now just puffing the shoe back in shape. And giving you that further out look. And now let's take a look at the right shoe, so setting the left shoe down and in the background. As we bring the left shoe in view, and let's do a 360 rotation as well. So you have that full and quick look of the shoe. And of course now taking a much closer in look at its details. So once again, you can see that dark grey or anthracite mudguard in nubuck leather, and of course that cotton vamp in the toe box area of the shoe, and the various details once again with the eye stays as well in that nubuck leather, and of course with the Nike swoosh in black, and you can see that very fine graining. And of course once again we see that Nike Air Force 1 tongue label, and on the inside, if we take out the paper stuffing, you can see the details more clearly now. On the inside with it, Nike Air branding on the sock liner, and of course the label details as well on the inside right there. And tongue label and overall details right throughout. And right there as well, giving you a look at the heel tab with that red Stardust Nike Air branding debossed into it. And of course on the outer side of the shoe we see the Nike Air or the Air branding on the lower part of the heel or midsole. And once again, that combination of textures of the various panels of the upper. And of course taking a look at the sole of the shoe, once again that red Stardust rubber sole. And now let's take a look at the pair together, side by side. And from the front to the back. And of course directly from the back. and the soles or bottoms of the shoes. So that's Nike Air Force 1 07 LX Black. Thanks for watching and happy walking!